set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, taking on the winners of 3 straight New Mexico Lobos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Lobos will line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain sets up a third down play. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense operating from the pistol. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him. He's sacked.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. And the Flames hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Liberty. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good.
Number 14, set to kick off.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
All that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the back. Powering through. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the 1st period.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tied 7-7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They go with a direct snap. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Flames come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Liberty, 14. New Mexico, 7.
And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To the air. It's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Lobos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. 2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos. And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense really clicking here. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Liberty. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Lobos will kick this away to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. And the Flames come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Flames. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
28, New Mexico, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a solid game will spot them all for 31.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Lobos with 1st and 10 here.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that one is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Powering right past the defender. Oh, the football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. The Flames will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble. And he just gets rid of it. That's great coverage on 4th down, and the defense will take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Here's the option play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
By the quarterback. Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Liberty 28, New Mexico 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run the option. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Flames will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, wouldn't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The pass rush closing in. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid. There with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. The Lobos begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Breaks free. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Handoff as he tries to work the clock here. He breaks into the clear. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Liberty. Made the defense look slow that time. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Liberty 35, New Mexico 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your New Mexico Lobos will take over 1st and 10.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's caught downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Lobos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos. And they'll set up the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Liberty.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. They need to score quickly here. Trying to dial up some big plays. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fights off a defender. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch may have down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that turnover will finish the football game. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.